Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Laravel e-commerce project tutorial for beginner. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can update the product data in your Laravel project. So first of all, let's go and have a update option over here. So for it, let's go back to the code and we'll go to our viewproduct.blade.php and here you can see we have the delete table header. So after this, we're going to have another table header and I'm going to say here edit. Okay, let's have this edit before the delete option. So here we'll say edit and let's go down and here you can see the edit option inside this td. So before this td we are going to have another td, then in this td we are going to have a anchor tag. So here we are going to mention an anchor tag. In this anchor tag we'll just say here update and let's mention a bootstrap class. For this update button we'll say btl, it will be success and let's save it. So right now if we just refresh our browser here, there you can see we have a button called update. So what we will do is that whenever someone click on this update button, it will go to another page with the data of a certain pro. So let's go back and here instead of update, let's say here edit. And here in this href, we'll give to second bracket, then we'll say here URL to first bracket to single quotation, we'll say update underscore product. And since we want to do update a specific data, so we also need to get the ID for that specific data. So for it, here we are using $products in order to get the data. So we need to give a comma here, then we need to say here $products, then this arrow side we need to get the ID. So we say here ID. So right now if we save, then refresh here and click on this edit button, then you can see in the URL we are about to see update underscore product and then you can see the ID number here. So right now let's go and write a route for this URL. So let's go back to our code and we'll go to our web.php and from here let me just copy this route. Then we'll paste it here and it will be, the route will be update underscore product and from here we are also sending the ID. So we also need to write ID here and after it we'll use the admin controller and the function name will be update underscore product. Let's save it. So let's go to our admin controller and create this function. We'll go to our admin controller, let's go down, then here we'll say public function update underscore product to first bracket. First of all we need to catch the ID, we'll say $ID, then to second bracket. So from here we'll return a view, we say return view and the view will be admin dot, let's say update underscore page. So let's save this and let's go to our resource, then views, then here you can see admin folder. In the admin folder, we are going to create update underscore page.blade.php. So let me just right click new file and we'll say update underscore page.blade.php, Control S, save. So let's say here simple HTML. Then in the body, we are going to say h1 tag update page, save. So right now, if we refresh here and click on the edit button, it will go to this page. Update page is written over here. So what we want is that when you click on this button, we want to get the data for those like product title, description, and also the image. So how can we do it? So for it, here in the code, in the admin controller, we mention $ID. We are getting the ID for updating a certain data. So we will declare a variable, let's say $data equal to, we need to mention the product model name, then double colon, we'll say here find to first bracket $ID. We'll find the specific ID data and store it in this $data variable and then we'll send this $data variable to this page. So here we're going to say compact to single quotation data. So using this data, we will be able to get the specific data in this update page. So here if we just say, okay, let's say here is to tag And since this is a single variable, we are sending a single variable from here. So we just need to give 2-second bracket. Then we need to say here $data, this arrow sign. And let's say we want to get the product title and product description, let's say. So here you can see title is written over here like this, title and description. So here we need to say title. Let me just copy this. Then paste it here. We are going to say here description. There. Then refresh here. Click on edit. There you can see we are able to get the title and description. If you want to get the image, that is also really simple. Here we need to mention the image tag img, and in the store we need to mention where we store our image. So we store our image in the public products folder. So we are going to say here /product, then again / then 2-second bracket like this. Then let me just copy this, paste it here, and here we are going to say image, and then just mention a image weight. It will be 200. Let's say, and right now refresh here, then click on edit. There you can see we are able to see the image. Let's click on this one. There you can see. So obviously we will not show the data over here like this. We'll have the admin page design here. Then in the input field we are going to get those inputs. So for it, let's go back and we'll go to our admin. Then we'll go to index.blade.php. I'm going to copy everything from here, Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Then we will go to our update page.blade.php and paste whatever we just copied from the index.blade.php. And from here we're going to remove this @include body part. Then let me refresh again, then click on edit. There you can see here our output, get the admin page here. So here we are going to have some input field, and in that input field we'll have the product data of a specific product. So let's go back to the code. So here let's go and make some input field in order to get the data. So first of all I'm going to say here h2, and in this h2 we'll say update product, and after this we'll say here a div. Then in this div we're going to have a form. I make it as fast as possible, and in this form let's have another div. In this div we'll have a label, and label will be title, or we can say here product title, or let's just go title. Then we say here input pin, input type will be text, and here name will be title, and then we need to mention over here value. So what will be the value? Value will be the data that we are sending from here. Here you can see we are sending the data, and I already showed you how we can show the title in this page. So just like before, we just need to give 2-second bracket. Then we need to say here $data, this arrow sign, title. So if we say, then if we now refresh, there you can see threshold owner. We have a title. So the same way we can also get the description. Let me just show you. I'll give over here. Okay, let me just copy this div. Ctrl C, then Ctrl V. So this one will be description, and here we will not use input type for description. We use here text area, and in this text area we'll get 2-second bracket. Then we'll say here $data, this arrow sign, description, and for this text area we need to have a name. Name will be, let's say, description. If we now save, then if we now refresh, there you can see we have a description field over here. Obviously we'll design those, but we'll do it later. But let's just have all the input field here. So we are going to give another div, and in this div we are going to have a level. This time we'll get price, and then we'll give a input field here. So input type will be text, and name will be price, and we need to have a value. So value will be the same way. We need to say here $data, this arrow sign, it will be price, and this time will come from the database table. So after this we'll say here quantity. So QUAN quantity. Type will be text, okay, or you can say type will be number. Name will be quantity in UANTITY, and value will be quantity. After quantity, we have category. So for category, it will be little different, just like for the ad product. Let me just have the div here, and here we are going to say category. Then for this category, we are going to use select option. So here we say select. Then in this select, let me just mention the name here. So name will be category, and we write over here option. This all. And in the first option, we'll give to second bracket. Then we'll set here dollar data. This arrow sign category. Then we'll also set here value. It will be this one. So right now, let me just show you. If we now save, then if we now refresh, there you can see we are able to get all the data. If we choose different product this time, let's say this one, click on edit. There you can see robot, price, quantity, and category. So let's then show the image. So in order to show the image, here let's give another div here. And in this div, we'll say label, and in the label, we'll say current image. Right now, we'll show the current image. So the image will be source. We'll give over here backslash products. Our images in the products folder. So we need to say products backslash with second bracket dollar data. This arrow sign image. Let's mention the image width. Let's say width it will be 150, and this is the last one. We say here div, and in this div we'll have the input type submit. So here it will be input type submit, and we say here class will be BTL success, and let's mention a value here. So we say here value will be update product. Save, and if we now refresh here, there you can see we have all data in the update page. So let's go and have a little bit of design. So for it, let's go back at the top, and here before this form we have a div. So here we are going to mention a class that will be div underscore design daisy. Let's go at the top in the head section. We'll say here style, and in the style we are going to say dot div underscore design. Then to same bracket, we say here display, it will be flat. Then justify content, it will be center. Then we say here item align, or align item, it will be center. If we now save, everything will be in the center. If we now refresh, there you can see everything is in the center. So let's have a little bit of design for the label. So for it, let's go back, and here you can see we have label for each input field. So here in the style, we're going to say label. Then we say here display, it will be inline blocks. Then weight, it will be 200 px. And we can also say here padding, it will be 20 px. Save, then refresh, and there you can see. So I think this is better. There is no need to add any more CSS. Okay, we can just add a little bit of CSS for the description. So here I am just going to say text area. Then to second bracket, we'll say width, it will be 400 px, and height, it will be 80 px. Refresh, and there you go. If you want, you can increase it more. And okay, let's also increase the input field size as well. We are going to say, okay, let's make the width 450 and height 100. And here we are going to say input to third bracket, type will be text. For this, we are going to say width, it will be 300 px, and height, it will be 60 px. Save, then refresh. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, this is fine. So there is one more thing left, and that is we need to have a image upload option here. So let's go back and let's go down. And after this current image, I'm going to have another div here. So I'll say here div. We'll say here level will be new image. Then we'll say input type for this one will be file and name will be image. Save it, refresh, and there you go. So let's go and write some code so that we can update the data if we just modify over here. Okay, so for it, let's go back, and here you can see we have a form here. So in this form, we are going to say action, then we'll say here method, and we need to say here ENC type. ENC type will be multi-part / form data, and here method will be post. We also need to mention at the rate of CSRF token, and in the action we'll give to second bracket. Then we say here URL to first bracket to single quotation. Let's say edit underscore product. Then we'll give a comma here, and you can see that from the admin controller we send this $data to this page in order to get that item description image. So we can also get the ID as well. So here we can say $data, this arrow sign ID. So let's go and create a route for this. So we'll go to our web.php and let me just copy this route, Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V. So here this route it will be post, and here to stop update we're going to say here edit. We'll use the admin controller. We say here edit, and we also need to catch the ID from here. Okay, so I hope everything is okay here. Okay, so right now let's go to admin controller and create this function. So we'll go to our admin controller, and here we are going to say public function edit underscore product to first bracket, and this is a post method. So for post method we need to say here request $request, and here we are also sending an ID from here. So we need to give our here $ID. So after this we keep to second bracket, and here we are going to declare a variable. Let's say $data. You can declare any variable. You can say $product or $name data, whatever, but we'll go with data equal good. We need to mention our table model name, which is product double row. We need to find the specific row. So we need to say here find $ID, which is basically this one. And after it, we are going to say $data, this arrow sign. Here how we are doing is that using the specific ID, we are finding the specific row and storing it in this $data variable. And using this $data variable, we'll be able to update any data or any column using that specific ID using this $data. So here we are going to say $data title equal to, and this title will come from the database table from here. Okay. Then here we are going to say $request, which is this one, $request arrow sign, we set title, and this title will come from our update page.blade.php from here. Here you can see name equal to title. So the same way we'll be able to get all the data and update the data in the database table. So let me just copy this and paste it here. This time we'll say here description. We'll say here description. After description we'll have our price. Let me say here price. After price we'll have quantity. So let's say here quantity, and after quantity we'll have the category. We'll have the category, and we also need to fix something in the category. And here you can see we only show the category that is coming from the product table, but we also need to show the category from the category table. So we are actually showing only on category, but we'll fix that a little later. Let me just show you. After category we have the image. So for image, just like upload, we need to write the same code over here as well. So here I'm going to say $image. First of all we'll declare a variable, then we'll set here $request, this arrow sign image. So here first of all we are requesting the image from the blade file from here. You can see name equal to the image and storing it in this image variable. Then we'll mention if condition, if dollar image, then we will put second bracket, we say here dollar image name equal to, we'll mention the title function, we'll give a dot, two single quotation dot, again another dot, then we send here this image, this dollar image, this arrow sign, we say get plywood original extension, then to first bracket like this. And after this, we need to store the image in the public folder. So in order to do that, we need to write this, and that is request image. Let me just copy, paste it here, request image, this arrow sign, move to first bracket to single quotation, and here we are storing our image in the products folder. So we are going to mention the folder name, which is products. Then we'll give a comma here, and we're going to mention this dollar image name variable. After this, all you need to do is we need to mention this dollar data or this dollar data here. So we say here dollar data, this arrow sign image, and this image. This is a this image will come from the database table. This one, okay. So this is the database column name equal to, we're going to mention this dollar image name here, and after it we are just going to say dollar data, this arrow sign set. And after saving the data, we keep the user on the, okay, after saving the data, we will send the user to the view product page, to this page, okay. So here you can see the URL for view product is view_product. So we will say here return redirect, it will be view_product, this one. So let me just save it, and let's go back to our browser. Let me just refresh here, and let's say we want to edit this one. So I'll click on edit, and here I'll stop robot, let's say robopop, and let's say description, this is handy tool, price will be 150, quantity will be 27, we have only one category option there, and let's choose a different image. Let's choose for now this image, click open and click update folder. There you can see our page is reloading, and it took us back to this page, and here you can see we are seeing Robocop, this is handy tool, twice on 50, quantity is 27, and we also updated the image here. So let's do one more thing, and that is we did not show any success message. So let me just copy this toaster success message, Control C, and I'm going to paste it over here after dollar data save, and here where we will say product updated successfully. Let's save it. Let me refresh here, and then here let's say Robocop. Okay, let's update different image this time. Let's update this one. Let's say here only helps you create, and here only woman, price 120, quantity or let's say 523 random number, and let's also update the image, this all. Then click on update folder, and there you can see we are seeing a success message here. And here you can see woman, create woman 120 and 523. So let's do one more thing that we need to change, and here you can see in the category we are seeing only one category option, but we should see other category as well. Here you can see in the category we have a lot of categories. So for it, what we need to do is really simple. We'll go to our admin controller, and over here at the top you can see update_folder function, which we just created a while ago. So here we also need to get the category, and for it we'll declare a variable, let's say dollar category equal to, we are going to mention the category model name, which is category _ all. We'll get all the category name, and after this compact data we are going to give a comma, again to single quotation, and we are going to mention this category. Let me copy and paste it over here. Let's save this. So it will send the data, the product data and category data at the same time to this page. And after it, we'll go to our update page. So we'll go to our update page, and here we have the category option. So this is the default option that we already have in the product table. So after this option, we need to mention another option. Then inside this option, we'll give to second bracket. But before that, from the category table, we are sending multiple data. So we'll say here at the rate of for each. Then we'll say dollar category as dollar category. And this original we end over here, we'll say here at the rate of in for each. And in this option, we'll give to second bracket. Then we'll say here dollar category, this arrow sign. And let me just go to the category table. In the category table, here you can see our name is like this, category underscore name. So I'm going to say here category underscore name. Let's save it here. And there's one more thing we need to do. We need to mention over here value, and value will be this one. Control C, Control T, save. Then let me refresh. Okay, not here. Let's go to our new product. And this time we'll change the category. Let's say here we want to change this category. So we'll click on edit. There you can see right now we have a lot of category, and let's change it from toys to electronics. And click on update product. It's reloading. It took us to the B underscore product, and the category changed to electronics. So this is how we can update the product data in your admin panel. So I hope this tutorial was easy for you to understand. If you have any question or any suggestion, just let me know in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate that, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.